Hey guys, what is up? My name is Matt, and welcome to our first moment together. This episode is going to be primarily me going over who I am, what I'm going to be doing with this show, and why. All right, so without further ado, let's get started. I'm sorry. Um, I know, I'm new to this whole like content creating thing, and I want to get better at it. But this show is going to be me just trying things out and experimenting and talking about whatever it is I want to talk about and whatever I feel passionate about and whatever I think is important and something I don't want to say like it's gonna be all about me, but that's pretty much what this is about. I want to talk about things that are important to me, and if I get a big enough following, or if people start listening to this, then you guys become important to me, and I'll talk about whatever I feel like you guys would want to hear. So, without further ado, let's get into who I am. My name is Matthew. I live in Texas, and I am the oldest of three siblings. So I have a younger brother and younger sister. But I'm currently a college student. I'm a sophomore, and the one of the biggest reasons I wanted to do the show is because it's gonna be mainly audio, but don't quote me on that. It's gonna be a lot of things, but I want to be more decisive in my speech. You probably couldn't tell, but I do have somewhat of a stammer. As a kid, it was in my stutter started in third grade, and it was really really bad. I got offered speech therapy for it, but I never took it because I didn't want to do it because then I would be that guy who left the class early for speech therapy because they're just weird. And I was told that I would grow out of it, and I never really did, but I did. Like third to about high school, it was really really bad. I just couldn't talk on the phone. I mean, I still really can't, but I just couldn't do it. I couldn't do a lot of things really. And I couldn't do things. I mean, like specifically, I couldn't do a lot of things socially. I would never say I was really socially awkward or had social anxiety. It's just there's things that like speaking up or talking in class or doing like presentations. I didn't really let my stutter get in the way of me communicating with people, but it got in the way of me like saying certain things in front of people or being more vocal in that context. But I never let it get to me socially, which is pretty nice, I'd say. But yeah, one of the reasons I want to do the show is because I want to get better control of it. And as you can tell, it's pretty much gone. And it probably will be like that for the whole time because I'm kind of not really speaking. I'm like performing. But anyways, it doesn't really matter, I guess. But okay, so second reason is I'm a pretty indecisive guy, and I think this show will help me. The way it's structured is be decisive in both my speech, in three things: my speech, my thoughts, and my actions. The way I'm going to accomplish this is by having topics that I am passionate about, so I'll be able to articulate things better. I'll be able to research them more frequently and have more fun doing it. And my actions being, these things aren't going to be super super long or very lengthy. They might. Who knows? I'm very undecided about the formatting and how this is going to be. I want this to be very organic, and I want this to be fun. I want this to be an actual thing that I enjoy doing, and that you guys would enjoy listening to. And yeah, I want to like produce myself from me. I've been trying to emulate people and find mentors and stuff, which all of that's great, by the way. I'm not saying you shouldn't do that, but I've been raised a certain way, and I want to be able to live up to my parents' standards, because it's not because I'm whipped or anything, but it's because I appreciate the time and value that my parents have instilled, or that they have put in me, and would like to return it and making them proud, I guess. And one of the best ways that I see that would make them really happy is if I found a way to manifest who I am as a person, rather than just like, oh hey, I like this. I want to be able to do something where like, hey, like something you can see and be like, oh yeah, that's definitely a Matthew thing, right? That's definitely me thing, whatever. But yeah, that's I had this whole like formatted plan, and I ended up like not following it. But I really want this to be very candid, very non-scripted. Of course, I mean there's a format, of course, still, but I want this to be very organic and very flowy, because I don't have as much conversations as I should. And I want this to be one that I have with you guys and also myself, because I like thinking, and I like talking, and I like talking about things that most people don't enjoy talking about, like religion and politics. I love those things. I mean, a lot of people do enjoy talking about them, but like not with people that they know and whatever. And another thing is, I might have people on this show too. It's not confirmed yet, but there's a good chance that we're gonna have more people on the show. We'll see. But as of right now, the only person that you should hear would be me, and hopefully you guys are cool with that. So yeah, this is going to conclude this show, or this episode of The Moment with Matt. That's me, and yeah, make good choices, guys. You know, don't do drugs, I suppose. I mean, if you do them responsibly, or you shouldn't do them at all. Actually, I do not condone the use of drugs. Oh jeez, this has gone all off the rails. Anyways, all right, guys. Thank you guys for listening in and or watching, depending on how you view this media. It might be on YouTube, it might be on Spotify, or no, it's gonna be on YouTube. It's gonna be on Spotify, just depending on how you get it. Anyways, all right, guys. Is it for me today. Hope you guys learned a little bit about who I am and got a little taste of it. I promise you, the next shows and stuff aren't going to be as rambly. I'm going to actually have a topic that's less ambiguous than myself. So it's going to be great. All right. It's Fearless time. Bye. Make good choices. Live your best life. Insert inspirational quote here. All right. Peace.